So this is my mission video for Kane Culture Academy. So the theme of this mission video is my own cake culture experience and review. So in this video I'm going to review a Korean historical movie, Malmoi The Secret Mission. Among the many films that characterize Korean history, one of the most notable is Malmoi, The Secret Mission, which roughly translates to collecting vocabularies. This film, created by director On Yuna, was released on January 9, 2019, and it earned a rating of 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb. This film is an ideal blend of comedy history with charming characters like Kim Pan-soo, played by Yoon Jin, Jung Won, played by Yoon Ki-sang. This 2-hour and 15-minute movie is set in Korea in the 1940s, and it surrounded the story Kim Pan-soo, literally pickpocket, who is single parent in Korea by coincidence in the past relationship with Mr. Joy. He ended up working for the Korean Language Society. He even learned how to read and write in Korean, which is banned at that time. His character is at first deeply contrasted by Yoon Jung-won, who is the leader of the Korean Language Society and who is firmly believes that Korean dictionary will unify the Korean people despite Japanese oppression. These two characters with complete different personality realize that they must work together after several blunders. Also even resort to asking his friends for their different dialects in order to help create this dictionary. Historically, there were several drafts for the first Korean dictionary, which was called the Dictionary of the Korean Language, and the Hangul Society played a large role in finalizing the dictionary. Even after many of those who worked on this dictionary were tried by the Japanese, in 1910 Korea was annexed by the Emperor of Japan. Up until 1945, the end of World War, and during this time frame, Korean experienced countless forms of suppression on their culture and freedom. School in particularly prohibited the teaching of the Korean language, and teachers, as shown in this film, conducted their classroom in a militaristic manner, encouraging and ordering their students to show loyalty toward the Emperor of Japan. In this film, the Japanese did everything in their power to destroy the Malmoi because it was texts like Yoon Jung-won mentioned embodied the Korean spirits against the Japanese. The dictionary represents not only a form of recording and preserving the Korean language and history, but also civil disobedience against their oppression. Even their names were stripped away, and this became key in motivating Kim Pan-soo to potentially sacrifice taking care of his own family for a greater purpose. The Malmoi, it was an intense shot of psychological cruelty, said Edwin Orker, the Harvard historian, who was America's ambassador to Japan from 1961 to 1966. It still looms large in the Koreans' mind, since under Japanese rule, freedom of speech was non-existent. Human rights were taken away and farmland was confiscated under various pretexts. Therefore, the dictionary correlated directly to literacy as it connected culture to language. The creation of this dictionary inspired Kim Pan-soo to learn Hangul and prevent his language from dying out. As he learned how to read, he begins to see the world as if he had changed from black and white to bright, colorful landscape. Literacy gave him newfound confidence that he has the capacity to learn, and for many, the dictionary represents this hope that they could improve themselves and resist against the Japanese. Yet, being a part of this community was no easy task. Many of those who participated in creating the dictionary were protested, were imprisoned or killed. Minuchol in particular decided to portray his comrade because he had hoped that he could save his wife, who was in prison. She died, nevertheless, in prison, and the Malmoi was lost. Unfortunately, Mr. Joy, a truly dedicated person, managed to make a copy by hand of the dictionary. And so not everything was lost. That is one of the best features of this film, because just when everything seems lost, there is a ray of hope. And the dictionary manages to survive, even if tragically some of the characters die in the process. This makes the final scene of the film truly heartwarming as the dictionary is opened by Kim Pan-soo's children. His son become a teacher who, unlike his own teachers, act kindly toward his student, and he and his sister realize the value of that dictionary. Since his father died protecting it, when we look at the dictionary, all we see are words and definitions, but we often disregard who took the time to collect these words, to identify variation in pronunciation, and to write several definitions for each word. This film highlights the lives of those involved in the creating of a dictionary, their sacrifices, and their legacy. After watching this film, the dictionary gained completely new meaning that was not apparent before.